the end, vision of victory. Vision of victory. Matt, across the end.
You're standing in your house at night with keys in hand, ready to go have some fun with some friends. But then a noise, pop! The lights go out, a power failure. You dropped your keys. It seems darker than normal. You look towards the ground for your keys, but you can barely see anything. It's time to go. But then, you notice outside the street light is on, and the light and the ground underneath it is well lit. So you think to yourself, I can barely see anything in here, so I'll go out there in the light, search for my keys there. So you go. And you're under the light, searching. You even get down on your knees, looking. Did you drop something? Your neighbor asks. I dropped my keys. And your neighbor helps you look. After a moment of searching, your neighbor says, I don't see them anywhere. Where did you drop them? Oh, well, I dropped my keys inside, but it's so dark, I figured I'd come out here in the light and look for them. If this scenario seems silly or even ridiculous, I agree with you. But isn't that, in fact, what most people do? When there's a difficulty on the inside, we often go to the outside to look for a solution because it seems easier. When you're tackling the darkness, negative thinking on the inside, how do you create a vision of victory? A vision of victory. A man known for his above-average thinking once said that the most important decision we make in life is whether we think we live in a friendly or hostile universe. Albert Einstein is certainly known for his scientific thought. But how interesting that how we perceive the world is the most important decision we make. Notice he thinks it's a decision we make. Do we see the world as an ugly, hostile place where people are out for greed? I always get the short end of the stick and things just, I never catch up the break. You believe that? Always to me again. Or do you believe that in general the world is a friendly place? That people are in your path to help you along your dreams? That say, it's okay to dream, and we're going to encourage you. You can do it. You're here for a purpose. Wherever your thoughts lie, it's exactly what you're bringing into your life. I believe we need to make this decision every day. We need a vision of victory. How do you see the world? Do you have that vision of victory that you need? So, Matt, yeah, creating a vision of victory is great and all, but how do I actually do it? How do I think optimistically when I need to? Because that darkness comes in sometimes. The most practical advice I ever heard for thinking positively came from someone whom I admire, Dr. Dyer. And he said, in any given event coming up, think of your big scary that's coming up this weekend, next week. Any event can go either of two ways. That presentation you're going to give, it might go rough. You're filled with ahs and ums. You can't connect with the crowd. It just doesn't work. Or maybe that presentation, your mind is focused and people are following your every word. You have a business that you're trying to grow. That business, it could be hard. It might cost lots of money. It might give me a headache every time I go to bed, and why even pursue it? The challenges. Or maybe It's also possible that growth in your business could seem effortless and fun, that you might make those connections that you're trying to make, that you'll find ways to serve others and reap those rewards 100-fold. It's possible that either event could happen, either outcome. So why, if Einstein thinks it's a choice we make, why do we choose to be painful to ourselves? We all have those moments. But if we can think of it going exactly the way we want, we're filled with positive energy. I know this week it made me feel real great thinking I was going to win today. Smile on my face all week. Can we control everything that happens to us? So, well, creating a vision of victory, are you somehow naively thinking that everything will go your way? You selfish little you? Of course not. Of course not. We all have things out of our control. But if we have the choice to focus our thoughts, why not focus on it that's going to go exactly the way I want it to? It gives you the energy, and the best part is that it allows you to do things you may not have otherwise done, like compete in a speech competition, like go for that job interview. Yes, I'm the man, and I've got people to tell me so. Whatever that event is, as you walk out today, face the upcoming week, I encourage you, look for the exact path that you want to take. And for yourself, you need to create, and say it with me, a vision of victory. Thank you.